make sure that we had all the necessary tools to build this great facility that's going to provide a great public service. So at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, Karyn Polito.
Beautiful afternoon, and we have a lot to celebrate together. When I was here about 8 months ago, it was a very different afternoon. I think we just got in under a little bit of daylight, but it was cold. We had the heaters going, you had the headlights on your vehicles, and you were ready to go. I wasn't quite sure you were going to make this deadline, but you did. Congratulations to all of you. I am so very proud. Guests, and I'm sure I'm going to miss someone, but we have Sheriff McDonald, DA Cruz here, Senator Patrick O'Connor. We've got our representatives, a whole delegation who will be speaking in a few minutes. We have our chiefs of police and our fire chief. We've got our harbor master. You drove this project, Mike, and I want to just especially call you out for always believing, for putting your best foot forward, for not losing sight of the goal, and for making sure that we got this done. You are a large reason why we're all here today. Congratulations to you. I know that he put his heart and soul in this, and for a very good reason. This is a very important area of our South Coast. You have Mass Bay and Cape Cod Bay meeting at Green Harbor. You have a 24/7 all year round commercial fleet to be serviced. You have fishermen that create a living and have a living out of this harbor who need to have the service and security and support year round. And there is no Coast Guard here. This is it. You're it. You provide it. And I also love the fact that you collaborate with your neighbors. I know the Chief from Situate's here, and your partners all along this south coast up to Quincy. I know our friends from Quincy are here as well. You all work together for the protection, security of the people who come in and out of the South Coast and this harbor. I also want to thank the Seaport Council. We are having our Seaport Council meeting here and just after this ceremony and some of the tours of the new facility. The Seaport Council has representation from all areas of the coastline in Massachusetts. We have 78 coastal communities, and all areas of the coastline are represented. The Seaport Council was reformed in 2015 when Governor Baker and I took office. And we changed the mission to incorporate an economic component to it. Because we said if we're going to make investments up to $1 million into each project, it has to be an investment that is long lasting, that is not just for infrastructure, but the investment in that infrastructure has a municipal match as well as an ability to create more economic activity, more jobs, more tourist activity, more bringing more energy and vitality to a community because of the asset. So that they're not just looked at as one-off projects, but they are investments that are integral to what is happening in the community and in the region. Clearly, the investment here, now 2 times. One from 2013, $1 million, and $1 million from our administration back in 2015. You have an economic engine here that is not only critical for the fishing industry, but for all those who come and go out of this harbor, and it creates quite a nice asset for the families and individuals who can enjoy this beautiful space. As your Lieutenant Governor, I have the honor of visiting all of our communities in this Commonwealth. I have visited all 351 cities and towns of our great state. Because I want to just put a fine point. Not every community has a coastline and a harbor to be able to call their own. You do. You have a very special asset here. I know how much you love it, and you're obviously enhancing it. But every community has something special that they are proud of and they like to show off with. And we have a great state from one end to the other, and we have great communities. And what makes a strong community are good schools, good opportunities for people to earn a living around, good jobs, and a good economic activity, some vitality, things for people to do. What we love about Massachusetts is that it's great to live here. We have a good quality of life. And what I see in this investment, in all the investments that the Seaport Economic Council are making, is contributing to that quality of life that we so love here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We have so far, under our administration, awarded about $30 million in Seaport Economic Awards all throughout the coastline of Massachusetts, and we'll continue to build on this success. Thanks to our partners in the legislature, we just passed another economic development bill that includes another $50 million for the Seaport Council over the next 5 years for us to partner with you and make these investments into our coastline. We've also included $50 million for saltwater dredging, which will help protect the harbors and ports of our coastline in Massachusetts. Now, finally, this is a total team effort. Our administration is a partner with our municipalities and with the private sector to make this happen. I am very proud of what we've been able to do together. And today is just an opportunity for us to highlight a program that's working well here in Massachusetts and to really applaud the efforts of the leadership here in this community that has made this day happen. And I'm looking right there at Mike. He's your hero for sure. And you treated this project like it was your own home. You cared so deeply about it, and it certainly shows. We're very proud with you and for you, and I look forward to many more opportunities ahead to bring more activity to this harbor and beyond. So thank you for showing the way and for getting it done, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. The Lieutenant Governor mentioned a very common theme here, and that's a partnership, because we could never do this ourselves. And we had a great partnership with the Baker administration, in particular with the Lieutenant Governor. We also had a great partnership with our legislature. And at this time, I'd like to invite up Senator Patrick O'Connor.